Now, I am hoping that this is going to be working. It's the first time that I've used the Ecamm platform to do a direct live into Twitch. The previous times that I've used that, and I'll go to the correct screen, I hope. Wrong one. Anyway, I'm going to go that one and face that way. I'm not quite sure what the view is. It feels like the camera's a long way away. It's the first time I've actually done a live stream using the Ecamm direct into Twitch. So it is a bit of experimenting at the moment. So you'll also have me on the side as I'm looking at my screen, the operating screen for my Mac, because that's where it is. So I've sort of got a table set up there with the cameras because that's where I want to focus on. And I've actually got my Mac screen here at the desk because it's got to be somewhere, doesn't it? And the way that my layout is, that's just where it is at the moment. So, and I've just got to turn off the volume on the iPad because I sort of want to monitor that as well. I haven't got two screens like a lot of people have. I've just got my iMac and the actual iPad that I'm using. Now, I'm not sure how this is working. I'll try that one. Does that work? I'm actually looking at it now. So there's a way of switching between the two screens, and I can actually add the corner. That's the table view that you're seeing. Oh, whichever way it is. I'm not sure how it shows up on the screen. I don't even know if it's showing in live to my channel. So I'm looking on my channel and I don't know if it's actually there. So that's on the iPad, in my Twitch channel, that is. So I may have a setting that's not quite right, but I'm still going to go ahead with that. I'll look at that there. I'm just going to try something else. The two, that's the side one over there. And that's the table where I will be doing my readings or the card work or whatever I'm going to decide to do. So at the moment, what you're seeing there is actually, and I can't get the table a bit closer, so I do have to actually minor adjust my camera at some point. It took a long time to actually get that right this morning, and I think I've bumped it since. So it's a rough view, yes, but it's sort of what you can see is a example of some of the decks that I've got at the moment that I've found. So over there, it's the chocolate box one, the chocolate lovers message cards, which I discovered in a box that I'd found yesterday. Over here is the expanded Lenormand. That's my gilded tarot that I've been using for years. These ones I found in the same box. That's that set there that the chocolate lovers cards came out of. And I have been using the psychic tarot cards recently that, I suppose a year that I've been using those, or it could be two, could be three even. I don't know how long I've used those for. But that's a selection of the decks that I've got at the moment. So, oh, hi Sharon. Now, am I actually, and this is where I can't tell, am I actually in my own channel in Twitch or is it coming up on the main board? Because it's part of that that I have absolutely no idea. And I'm just going to put, oh, I don't know where to put that. The Ecamm platform actually has some interesting ways of maneuvering some of the information. So I'm finding that to be real good fun. And that's how to show the comments on the stream. Can I add two? No, one at a time. So that was first, then it was this one, and then I don't know what I do. How do I get that off? Like that. And the other thing that I actually like about this is I can actually move that to anywhere on the screen. So for this view of the camera that is this is the camera that's actually it's not out of, it's actually connected into the iMac. It's the iMac FaceTime camera. That's how it comes up on my screen. So that's actually quite good, seeing that there's 3 different possibilities of the angles I'm using at the moment, so that the scenes I've actually got set up are that one first as the intro, so that while I'm just getting organised, that's what's going to show. Then there's this one's the side one, that when I've got the table work happening, I'm going to be able to look straight at you on a camera, and I'm also going to have the table there to have the cards ready to read from, or doing lace, ready to do lace from, or whatever crafty something that I might need to do from there. That's it, the expectation that I've got anyway from that. And then there's the next view, is just the table, as I've said. That there is actually my most favourite of crystal balls on a stand. It's absolutely beautiful. I thought I would highlight that. Now, I don't know whether it focuses in on that as I hold it closer, but it's got, is it? Yeah, see, it's taking a bit to focus. Oh, so that's good. So I can add that chat. No, I can't to that scene. How do I do that? This is interesting. Anyway, I have tried clicking on my next scene, so can't do that when it's at table camera. I can do it to that view. No, how do I do it? Ah, that way. Oh, this discovery. It's also new to me. I've been working hard at it yesterday and today, trying to get things that makes it a bit easier to do the live broadcasting. And it's wonderful to have friends, hi Shaz, that can come on and know that I'm going to be live, because I haven't put it out anywhere as a publicised broadcast. It is, I've got into my Ecamm, and Ecamm is the platform that's only available for Macs at the moment, from what I've heard. And I've done it straight from that platform, playing around with it and doing the choice to either Facebook, it does to Twitch, it does to YouTube. I think there's one other, I just can't remember what it was now. So, can do it as unscheduled, which is what I've done, or you can do it as scheduled and program it and do all the advertising around it, or whatever you want to do to put it out there. Well, because I'm still at that early stages, this is about all I'm going to do, and I don't really want them being any more than 15 minutes so far at this stage, just while I'm checking out a few things. So, and how it actually works, because I can change this screen to being the other one at a different point, but it also means that doing that, I'm messing up what I've programmed as the other parts in the scene thing in the background. So it proves very interesting. And I really like this factor of being able to switch around and have those different scenarios, the whichever way it is, I can't tell. I suppose it's that way, or it could be that way, where it sits in the corner, so an image in image, and I can show the table, or I can, when I figure it out properly, have that being the background and me being the little image in the corner. That's the part that I haven't quite got used to. So that's my other angle of that camera, and I can actually have both split. This is that camera and that camera at the same time, and I can split things that way, and it's really interesting to do that. And I want it back to that one. That's the splitting those two cameras, and I can get rid of that, and it's actually quite a challenge to have that mix happening. And I think I've got to take that one away, and it's clear again. Yes. So it's just a bit of playing around, and I'm really enjoying the challenge of the learning, and I really like seeing what's possible. As you can see with, oh, well, that, see, it's in reverse. As you can see with this, that's only a green picnic table, green picnic tablecloth, the plastic type. It's not the shiny plastic type, it's the matte type, but it's green. It's not big enough to do the green screen stuff. When I've got that sorted as doing green screen, You might see something completely different behind me once that's sort of worked out. There's a lot to learn, but it's not really that hard. I'm finding it quite easy with the Ecamm. What I have been using in previous lives has actually been the BeLive TV platform, and that's one that directly feeds into Facebook as well, and the option of Twitch. So my next video that I do as a live, probably I'll try using the BeLive again and just sharing screen. What I like with this Ecamm so far is the ability to be able to switch between the screens like this so easily, and having the option of having that, that little, now I've forgotten where it is. Yep, that having that ability to have the screen in screen. I don't know that that's available in the BeLive.tv yet, so there's so much to play around with, so much to discover with any of these. I'm really enjoying the experience. So I will be doing another live in a moment, and I might, that will be using the Ecamm, or I could probably still do it as part of this. I haven't actually done my daily reading with the card reading with just the Lenormand deck that I've been practicing, and I think it's day 5 now that I would be up to with that, and I've been feeding that into either Facebook or the YouTube direct. So look out for that. I won't do that into here yet. I think I'll leave that for being a Facebook process for now. And I look forward to actually presenting more interesting, not just interesting stuff, but, presenting different stuff is what I meant here on the Twitch. So, I'll keep having fun. And I hope it's something that's entertaining for those that do watch. And thank you for watching, as far as even in the replay. Just search my name, Ros Boundy, on internet, and you'll come up with where I am as far as the different options. I'm definitely on Facebook. I know I'm on Instagram. I don't use a lot of them all that much. I know I've got a Twitter. I know I've got a whatever it is. Just do and I only ever do them as Ros Boundy. So have a look around if you want, and I'm going to keep playing. So thanks for being on as a participant in the chat or otherwise, and watching a replay. So we'll catch you somewhere else down the track. Bye for now.